Hello, Tim. Hello, LMA family. I'm here to share some exciting news with all of you. I'm just coming up on completing my 6-week LMA program. And I say just coming up because I actually completed it a week ago. And yes, it's taken me a week to submit this testimonial. I was overthinking it. So this morning I got up and I realized, wow, I've got so much growth and learning to do with this LMA group. So let's get on with it. So here it is. My name is Monica Olmos. I live in Laguna Niguel, California. And one of the greatest problems or challenges I was experiencing prior to joining LMA was I was clinically diagnosed with depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. I was a person that was always able to, I guess you could say, overcome challenges, and I would take them on with a very positive attitude. I was considered a survivor, a person of resilience, and the greater problems started happening when I started perpetuating it with just making terrible choices by following some old patterns. And I just couldn't find a way out of my depression. And it got to a point where I was in despair. I didn't really want to even live, and it was affecting my marriage. And I, by all means, did not want to live that way. I wanted to live life purposely, as I always have, and I just couldn't find a way to do so. One of the main concerns that prevented me from joining LMA. I had just lost my job in December of last year. And I was obviously didn't have the money. And I thought to myself, okay, well, take an inventory how you've been spending your money the past year, not just my money and my time. And boy, when I did that inventory, it wasn't pretty. I spent a lot of money on things that just didn't have long lasting investments. So I wanted to invest myself. And I said, I'm just going to do this. And so as I continued to seek, and I knew that at some point after seeing your videos that on YouTube that I was making the right choice. For some reason, instinctively, I felt like this was the right choice. I didn't even hesitate. The biggest surprise that I experienced with LMA program was I started to notice within the first module or two, really the first module, I immediately was already changing my perspective on how I looked at life and how I felt. I had more energy. I had excitement to get up in the morning. I was excited to see what next exercise or what next lesson I was going to hear from LMA, that it was incredible. And not just that, I started using some of the tools. One in particular was the dashboard, the LMA dashboard. It's like a tracker. That one really impacted me quite a bit because it helped me start with a daily, monthly, and annual yearly goal. And believe it or not, within, it took me, yes, a couple months to get through my program. I was starting to notice quite a bit of changes in my life. And the tracker really helped me tremendously. For some reason, that just worked for me. So asking the how and the what questions was incredible. I started to see things differently. I started to have more clarity. I was making better choices about my health, about the people I surrounded myself with, my environment. I was taking chances and risks I wouldn't normally take. I eventually took on a job where I sometimes you work to learn, or sometimes you work to earn, is something that you said, Tim, in one of your lessons, and that really resonated with me because at that moment I actually accepted a job that I was working to learn and not to earn. And so I was always just used to working to earn and identify myself with the dollar. So I think this was just incredible. And so I'm coming up on my minute. What advice would I give someone that's on the fence? What do you have to lose? Is what you're doing now, is it working for you? Do you see any results? Where do you see yourself in terms of living a life that's happy or not? Take a chance, risk, and invest in yourself. Life is beautiful. It's a gift. And until we start to see those small miracles every day and, learn something new in your life that's a different framework and the belief systems, and you got nothing to lose. So anyways, that's my testimonial. I know it's not the most perfect, but that's all I got.